on the spot. This is Zemi Media, broadcasting all around the world, on the spot, on the dot.
Honorable Chinotimba, wanted to find out why the nurses are leaving or professionals are leaving and what measures we are taking. First and foremost, we should all understand that whilst it is the right of any citizen to go wherever they want, but when you are trained by taxpayers' money, you owe those taxpayers. It is not the intention of government to put or to enforce the law that will make every citizen be stuck for for that minimum contract to repay that money which the government had used in his or her training. But we expect that when one citizen is trained by government using the taxpayers' money and they also take an oath, they are not forced. It's not a compulsory thing that a person should go and do a visit. You go on your own volition. And we also say, like in the case of nurses or doctors, they have got oaths which they take. Those are sufficient enough. The issue of the nightingale, however, measures we are taking that look to those of which chakutanga atimbo address only financial, tino address also conditions of service, and the conditions of service are much more better than the cash. Right? Muno kana tichitinga tibake nyika yedu vanofunga kuti kune mutoza here unokuonenda wakabata dombo chimutoza chikubva mari chikonona inotosenzwa inoshandirwa kushandirwa kwayo ndekwekuti tose tinofanirwa kushanda tese pamwe chete tinokunzwisisana zvakanaka ndozvinoitwa izvozvo toshanda tese tiri pamwe chete takanangana nechinhu chimwe chete tovaka nyika yedu neupfumi hwedu ndozvinodiwa izvozvo kana zvaitwa Madam Speaker, wemubvunzo ndinobatanidza newechipiri wabvunzwa kuti tinotrenerei. Tichatrena ine tiri kuvhura zvikoro zvakawanda zvenesi. Tichaendesa madhokotera akawanda kuti vanotrena muzvipatara kusvikira tazaza zvipatara zvedu nevarapi. Ndakamboenda kune imwe nyika vachatosa kuchakwana mana chiremba vacho uchadzoka anditi zvatiri kuda kureva pano ndezvekuti kutrena hatimiri.
Welcome to Futron Africa, your getaway to cheap, quick, and safe rides with vetted and experienced drivers. Planning on going somewhere? Just download the Futron app for Android from the Google Play Store or the iOS from the Apple App Store. Register and request your rides. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram by choosing your country page, whether it's Futron Africa Botswana, Futron Africa South Africa, Futron Africa Namibia, Futron Africa Zambia, or Futron Africa Zimbabwe to receive service updates and promotions. Do you own a car? Do you want to make extra money? Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to work when you want to? Why don't you join the Futron Driver Program? We are recruiting drivers across major cities. Download the Futron Driver app for Android from the Google Play Store or for iOS from the Apple App Store and register. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram by choosing your country page, Futron Africa Botswana, Futron Africa South Africa, Futron Africa Namibia, Futron Africa Zambia, or Futron Africa Zimbabwe to view the driver requirements for registration. Registration is free of charge. Download the app and request your ride or join the Futron Driver Program and start earning money. Futron Africa, request, ride, and connect.
Kuchakwana manachiremba wacho uchatsoka anditi zvatiri kuda kureva pano ndezvekuti kutrena hatimiri tichavhura tirikuseenza iko zvino nemamission hospitals. The two honorable ndakutaura nechekwedu mabvunza mubvunzo uyu yechivanhu tiri kushanda nemamission hospitals, tiri kushanda pese pakanga pachitrenwa manesi kana manachiremba tiri kuvhura zvipatara, tiri kuvaka. Yatinoda kunzwisisa pano ndeyekuti chibage hachidyarwe musi umwe chete mangwana tofuma chatumbuka chafurura, mumwe mugoi wakaoma, mumwe wakaigwa kugocha, mumwe uchiendesa chigayi. Hakuna mashipita akadaro pasi pano. Unotofamba nendima yacho uchiisakurira mbeu ichikura, ndozvinoitawo kana tichivaka nyika. Haivakwe nemufume dai taidaro tese tiri panapa taita kangunzi mimba inobata musi umwe chete mwana chizvarwa musi. Hakuna nyaya yakaita saiyo, toda kuti saka ticharamba tichitora iko zvino. Ndakaenda kuWorld Health Assembly kuGeneva, tikaenda zvakare muna February patanoita nyaya yepatient safety. Takataura nemadevelopment partners, tikataura neve World Health Organization kuti aiwaka isu zvinotitorera 35,000 kutrena nesi pagore rega rega, zvinotitorera makore matatu kuti tiburitse nesi. Kutrena doctor zvinotitorera 72,000 pagore rega rega, and anoda 7 years ari pachikoro. Vamwe vane dzimari havari kutrena vanhu vava vanopfumbata maoko, wouya vosikotora vanhu. Nyangodai muno chiri kusumudza tichiri pasi pakuvaka nyika yedu, vakamboita kuronesa zvishoma kuzvikoro. Tisu tinonzi madeveloping countries, hatifanani nemadeveloped nemasuper developed countries. Avo vakatedwa pfungwa, nyangodai ukabhadhara mari yakaita sei anogonosvika wawedzera dhora pamusoro. Saka hazvishande zvatingadai kuti titaure pano. Nyaya yatakagara pasi ndeyekuti hakuna imedha iyoyo yekuti unosvika uchisvokobvutira murombo chinhu chaazvigadzirira. Ndosaka Zimbabwe yakaiswa pared list kuti hakuchina munhu anofanira kundotora futi kunotora the health workers muZimbabwe. takaiswa parentist taisa kuti kweta no kuti atidi kufungo recruitment inotorwa muno hatidi kuenda vanhu vanopambadzira ndosaka vanhu vaiva vanhu munomu vakaenda takademonstrata kamwe chete akakotekamwa 7 days muchitorongo yokutora vanhu uchiendesa vanhu iva vanonoshupika mese mune kutesa hapana asina koni pano unoona vati vana vaenda kungira ndekwe achisvipirwa madekumesi kuti adzokekuno zvaakunyadzisa kuti aita sezvako asi paanenge abva kuno anenge achitaurirwa zvinoera kuti kana waenda uchanoita kwini waiko vanosvika yakauzotsvaga mari anokuvira vokokuri varongo makukamota yakaga kwamakuibureka saka
This is the Birmingham County Court, where the Qoki founder, legal expert, and property pro director Julian Conliffe has been found liable in a lawsuit for selling property that doesn't exist. Yes, you heard me right there. Julie Conliffe was reported to the Zima News Network in May 2020 in a development that unmasked her program as a syndicate, the most prominent being the Qoki Zindlovukazi investment group that President Emmerson Mnangagwa has described, among others, as a fraud, which diasporans must be aware of. People who sell Zimbabwean farms are fraudsters, as Mr. Emmerson Mnangagwa insisted. While the first victim in Zimbabwe was refunded $6,000 by Situle Chuma in 2021, today's applicant walks off with their full 56,000 British pounds, including costs, being paid in full by the Qoki founder and property pro world owner Julie Conliffe. Today's is the first case ever in the UK that is also now set to slap criminal charges on the Qoki and property pro world directors, all of them, just as they repay their victims, whether inside or outside prison. The Qoki Julie Conliffe entrapment method utilizes the installment law as she and Qoki make their victims believe that they will get their individual deeds at the end of their monthly payments, period. All money that they themselves could have easily saved for themselves so they can buy the property outright on their own. After the full amount has been reached, Qoki and Pro World will start throwing their victim from one office to the other, producing fake or invalid documents of assurance, and the process goes on and on and on for years until the victim has either passed on or given up, or both. They are even told that the only guarantee they'll be given is not for their property, but for death, to literally die.
I don't think there are any guarantees in life. I think the guarantees that we have are that we would die. That's the one guarantee that I know.
Julie Conliffe told her victims. Between today and the 18th of June, victims of both Qoki and Pro World, Property Pro World, are now meeting to get the two scammers arrested in either the UK or Zimbabwe, where they could easily flee.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. President and Minister of Health for his presentation on the state of what is the system in Zimbabwe at the moment. My point of clarification stems from the air ambulance that was recently purchased by the government of Zimbabwe to service the sick. But my question is, was that planned, and was that really necessary, considering the state of our hospitals is this peak, and also the shortage of medicine in the hospital.
Now you have talked about my air ambulances, but most here under we in the health sector, we have what we call the golden hour. If a patient, and I was here when I was making again another statement, there was the Nyanga bus disaster. Had we not taken those kids, children, to hospital within 1 hour, we could have lost men. And so, when I said we are going now to mobilize everything from vehicles, from aircraft, even from Botswana, Kariba, Utorama communities, we will do it because life is not, once you lose it, you lose it. You cannot resurrect somebody when somebody is dead. That's it. That's the end of it. So I would expect honorable members to support the government and say every life matters. Every life matters. So now the question of saying was this, we are doing everything. If I had come and showed you the list of the equipment we are installing now, we could be talking until the following day. But when we say we are installing and we've bought the equipment, we have bought. Today, I will take the honorable member, I would invite the honorable members to go to the National Pharmaceutical Company of Zimbabwe. It's not very far away, it's inside the hospitals. And you can see the medicines which we have stocked, medicines daily going to hospitals. Yes. Let us even tomorrow the deputy minister will take you those who want to go out. Honorable members, let's not confuse issues of inefficiency in a particular area, or in issues of some who just neglect. We still have that. That's the kind of the systems. Could a shortage? Yes, understood. But if a shortage is not necessary, because each district, each provincial hospital, they have a pharmaceutical officer who must work with the district medical officer to say the clinic is running out of paracetamol or any kind of stopping drug. Can we have? We are now left with 10%, or we're left with 15%. Each institution must have. They know what diseases affect the people in their area, so they must now know that. Okay, once the drug level is dropped to this level, it means we must order. Then you go and order. Things will not just be shoveled and be passed. We are not saying we didn't have shortages. We have shortages. We are not saying we have got bottomless pits of money. We have also our problems with funding in the country. Remember, we are still under embargo. Every cent being used in Zimbabwe, we are creating it ourselves. We are not going to go to nuclear. we will destroy a complete generation. And we will see the consequences of all of us. So here we have to work together and deal with this medicine. And so the mental health centers, this team is already, we are going to be rehabilitating centers. If it means building new ones, we are going to build new ones. And we've got to separate mental cases proper, mental cases caused by drug abuse, because there is also, when a person has been using drugs, and we have managed to stop him or to stop him from using those drugs, they need psycho treatment. So all these issues are now being looked into, and we will be advising you on the progress we will be making on that matter. And on traditional medicines, yes.
On, because it sounds really echoey, like he's in a bathroom or something.
Oh, apologies, deep apologies. Well, basically, I think what's happening is our streamer, our spaces that we're running right now, is borrowing from a video feed. So basically, it's coming from a video recording of yesterday's Parliament session, where Chiwenga was being grilled over, number one, the nurses who are leaving for the UK. Number two, the air ambulances, and a few other issues. But for now, those are the two main issues. Sincere apologies that the sound quality is not so great, and that is because the actual video file itself was recorded. I hope you understand. It's a bit of an echoey hole. We'll try to improve the audio quality next time. But to those who want to hear closely, you can click the video link, because it's literally streaming simultaneously, running with this Spaces streamer that we have. Deep apologies, but thank you so much for the feedback, Knife. We'll try and improve on the quality there. And I think what I'll probably do is to try and put the link here to the video on this space. But good morning, folks. Deep apologies. We'll try to rerun this and improve the quality. But even next time, to have it just a little bit improved right at the source. I'm sure you understand. When we're streaming, we need to have the actual original recording to be high quality audio, and it's not always possible, because the way Parliament is done, and usually they give preferential treatment to ZBC, particularly for audio, but we'll try and squeeze in so that we can get our cameras connected to the live audio that is inside the system, inside the Parliament building. That will just make things better next time. But this is it. Chiwenga was grilled yesterday about nurses leaving, and his response to MPs was that his methods of stopping that happening will be to improve training facilities. So quickly, this is just an early morning update, an early morning catch up, as Zimbabweans in the nation and around the world. And we will be back ASAP to give you more. Just yesterday, there are some Zimbabwean women and men who have lost a lot of money to property scammers in the UK. They got their first victory in the United Kingdom, a lawsuit worth 56,000 British pounds against a property gang leader by the name Julian Conliffe in Birmingham. And we've got the update on video. There will be more on this later on this week. More details, particularly the legal details of the win, what it means against property. We call them land barons, who are selling fake stands, fake properties to diasporans. And we have the latest one, which is called Qoki Zindlovukazi, which this Julian Conliffe also started. And it has ripped off Zimbabweans millions, running into their millions, more than 6 million, selling fake stands in Zimbabwe, selling farmlands. And it is illegal, it is criminal to sell farmlands, but diasporans have fallen for it.
To our new Discord page where it's more private, and we're trying to also we've got a few channels where we want to start compiling all of these election irregularities